Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy, and today we're taking a look at the best new apps and new games released in 2019. We'll start with the top 5 apps first, then move on to games, and if you want to bounce around yourself, the pinned comment below will have timestamps. Okay, let's get started. Mixplorer Silver is a file browser app that can do basically whatever you need it to do. It's a bundle of the developer's Mixplorer file manager along with all of its available plugins in one neat package. The file browser itself is pretty good with a decent UI, support for 19 cloud storage providers, and plenty of features including root access if needed. However, the big deal here are the bundled plugins. With those plugins, you have access to well over a dozen different archive file types, along with a native PDF reader, support for EPUB and MobiPacket ebook files, file encryption, and it comes with a VLC codec pack add-on to handle just about any media file that you can find. It runs for a flat $4.99 with no in-app purchases or ads, and it's honestly really just a good file browser. Google released a few accessibility apps this year, and they include Live Transcribe, Sound Amplifier, and Lookout. Sound Amplifier makes sound louder for the hard of hearing, while Lookout uses the device's camera to identify things for those who can't see. Lookout is about 90 to 95% accurate in our testing, but it's only available for some devices right now. The big deal here, though, is Live Transcribe. It's an application that transcribes what people say so deaf people can read it and see what they're saying. The app works so well and Google likes it so much that it became a part of Android 10 natively, although you still can download the app and use it on older versions of Android if you want to. Putting these apps on this list was an easy decision, and they are all completely free to use. Spark Email gained a lot of traction early by launching the same week that Google closed down Inbox by Gmail. It was able to do so by boasting a lot of the same features, including reminders and a smart inbox feature. It augmented that experience with some power user features like the ability to snooze and schedule emails, pinning emails for quicker access, and even undoing recently sent email. The application uses Readdle servers to store email, and some privacy-minded folks may feel a bit squeamish about that. However, that's how the application manages to do some of the things that it does, like unsending emails. Aside from that hiccup, the application works rather well, and some final features worth mentioning include multiple email address support from most popular email providers, the ability to batch swipe away emails, and a widget for you widget fans. It's a solid overall experience, even if there are a few bugs here and there. Xbox Game Streaming and Steam Link are two very similar apps. They allow you to play games on your mobile device while your Xbox One or your PC does all the work. These are the big competitors to Google Stadia, except you only need a local Wi-Fi connection to play instead of streaming games, which can save you a ton of data every month. These are excellent solutions for people who already have gaming setups and just want to play them on mobile. Plus, with apps like Discord, Steam Chat, and the official Xbox app, you can plug in a headset and still do voice chat on your phone while you play. Both of these are still rather new, and they both do need some polish, but they are the easiest and most cost-effective ways to play your existing games on mobile, assuming you already have a gaming setup. Plus, the Xbox Game Streaming app works with xCloud if you want to try that out as well. This is where mobile gaming is going, and you can join in on the fun right now. Sometimes the narrative writes itself, and that is the case for Disney Plus, our pick for the best Android app of the year. It was easily the most anticipated app of 2019, and unlike so many others, this one actually delivered. It had 10 million free trial and paid subscribers in under 2 weeks, and it was so popular on day one that it literally crashed the whole service. It's also available on most platforms already, despite only being months old. What else can I say, really? This is the application that spawned a million Facebook and Twitter posts from people rewatching childhood favorites or the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It has a bundle with Hulu and ESPN Plus that is arguably the best deal in all of video streaming, and of course it gave us the Baby Yoda memes that have dominated the last couple of months of 2019. There just isn't any debate here. This is the top dog, and if you want to check out that bundle, by the way, we have it linked in the video description below. Okay, so let's switch to games. Our first pick for this video is Oddmar. This is a platformer from the same developers of Leo's Fortune, and it has a lot of the same charm. The on-screen controls are super simple, the gameplay is super smooth, and it's just a lot of fun to play. It's also compatible with Android TV via its hardware controller support, and it has Google Play Games achievements and cloud saving. So sure, it checks off all of the boxes, but how good is it really? Well, it's honestly a competently done platformer. You play as a dishonored Viking looking to gain back his honor, and you do so over the course of the game. Each level also has a 3-star rating for a bit of replay value. A single $4.99 price tag nets you 24 levels, and the game has no additional in-app purchases or advertisements. It also has a free trial, so you can try it before you buy it. Another Eden is a mobile gacha RPG and a surprisingly good one. It made headlines because it has the same writer and composer from Chrono Trigger, a classic SNES JRPG, and there are plenty of odes to the classic game in Another Eden. However, the game actually holds up on its own, it has a fairly linear storyline, and it doesn't rely so heavily on complex menus like other mobile RPGs. You start the game, travel through time, and save the world. In terms of actual story progression, it's not making any new strides. That said, the game has surprisingly good gameplay for a mobile gacha, and the free-to-play elements are literally in the background at all times. It feels so different from your typical mobile RPG, and we feel like that's why so many people enjoyed it. That's high praise for a free-to-play game like this one, and that's why this game is on this list. Rebel Inc. is the spiritual successor to the vastly popular Plague Inc., and yes, that means it's by the same developers. In fact, it even shares some common gameplay elements. You start the game and try to bring peace to various regions, each with its own set of problems. The developers say they did a ton of research into real-life scenarios like this to make the simulation as real as possible. The thing is, I believe them. These people were once asked to speak at the CDC regarding Plague Inc., so there is a lot of trust going into this game. Players get 7 regions to fix up with a variety of methods to aid the player. Additionally, it supports offline play, supports a save and load function, and it's available in 10 different languages. Try casual mode when you start because normal difficulty is surprisingly hard. Stardew Valley was our pick for the best game of the year for months until the actual best game of the year came out. The game received a fair bit of hype because of its super successful PC version and is one of the few premium apps or games to get over 500,000 installs in its first year. It's a farming simulator with a whole bunch of stuff to do. Players start a farm, grow crops, catch fish, breed animals, and interact with the nearby townsfolk. You can get married, start a family, and do all kinds of other stuff. The game boasts about 50 hours of content, but you can stretch that out if you want to complete every little thing. It may not have been our pick for the singular best game of the year, but it's easily the best premium game of the last half a decade or so. It runs $7.99 with no in-app purchases or ads. Call of Duty Mobile is our pick for the best game of the year, and oh boy did this game hit mobile like a ton of bricks. It is estimated the game had over 100 million downloads in its first week, making it the most successful first week in mobile gaming history. For the sake of comparison, that's almost twice as many first week downloads as PUBG Mobile and Fortnite combined, and both of those games topped our list last year. The game features several game types, including a 100-player battle royale mode, regular player versus player deathmatches, a classic Call of Duty Zombies mode, and a few other game modes. It gainfully does what PUBG Mobile and Fortnite do while also doing most of the stuff that Modern Combat does, and we believe that, along with the name, helped make this easily the most popular thing in the Play Store in all of 2019. However, we do want to give an honorable mention to Mario Kart Tour, which, despite the many negative reviews by pundits, put up 90 million downloads in its first week, making it the second most popular thing in mobile this year. And that about does it for this one, folks. We recommend checking out the written versions of our best apps and best game lists linked in the video description below, because we only covered about a third of our overall selections in this video. If you like this video, you know what to do, and if not, you still know what to do. As always, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a wonderful day.